A 24-year-old black man who is now paralysed after being tasered by police in London last month has told the BBC he believes he was targeted because of his colour. Jordan Walker-Brown fell off a wall as police chased him and he damaged his spinal cord. A Metropolitan police officer is under criminal investigation, and the case underlines growing concerns about the disproportionate use of tasers on black men. Home Office figures for England and Wales show that tasers were used around 22,000 times in the year up to March 2019. Almost 20% of those incidents involved a black person, but black people represent 3.5% of the population in England. Our Home Affairs correspondent June Kelly has been investigating.
7 weeks ago, Jordan Walker-Brown was a fit young man of 24. Today, he's in a wheelchair, paralysed from the chest down. Doctors have told him he'll never walk again. Police had been following him and he was then chased by two officers along this street in Haringey in North London. He says he had a small amount of cannabis. Jordan Walker-Brown has a criminal record and had been arrested the day before for cannabis possession. He climbed onto a wall. One officer fired a taser and Jordan Walker-Brown fell onto the concrete of the canal towpath. A drop of nearly 2 metres. His sister Sian, who doesn't want her face shown, takes up her brother's story.
As he describes it, knees in the back, twisting his arms around, put him in handcuffs. He's telling them that he can't feel his legs, he can't feel his body. They've tried to drag him to stand him up. And obviously he can't stand up because he can't feel anything.
A Metropolitan police officer is now under a criminal investigation by the police watchdog.
Enough is enough!
One of the issues for the Black Lives Matter movement is the way black men are treated by the police, and that includes the use of tasers. Bishop Desmond Jadu is a community activist in Birmingham.
Police using us as target practice for taser, for their batons!
He is currently helping Travail Wise, who was tasered 4 months ago and is still suffering the after effects.
Are they going to tase him? They're going to tase him.
Police were at a car crash near his house. He went out to investigate and one officer began focusing on him.
The officer turns around, taser already drawn, and then he runs back up towards me, telling me to get down on the ground. Rips my t-shirt off, trying to get me down on the ground. When he fired the taser, the barbs of the taser, they're like fish hooks. 2 barbs come out, one upper, one lower. So the upper barb hit me in my throat, and the lower barb hit me in my chest. I thought I'd die. I thought, I'm going to die, yeah.
A West Midlands police officer is now subject to a criminal investigation by the police watchdog.
I would not have been tasered if I was white. That's a straight fact.
Like Travail Wise, Jordan Walker-Brown has told the BBC he believes he was targeted because of his colour. In a written statement from his hospital ward questioning why a taser was fired at him, he says, "I'm determined to prove that the police are not above the law." June Kelly, BBC News.